Hello and welcome to Tim's Offgrid. Tonight we're going to sleep in a tarp shelter. This is the Unigear tarp shelter, and we're going to use one hiking pole and the Unigear shelter, but none of the ropes in the shelter. And here we go. So when you first unpack, you're going to see we have our 10 by 10 tarp. Tarp's going to have 3 straps or grommets down each side. So we're going to lay that tarp out, and we need the stakes out of the bag. And you'll see why here in a minute. It is raining, so this is perfect. So this is just like actual conditions, like it would be like if you were out there camping. So we're going to come in here. We're going to put a stake and a halfway point on each side. All right. All right, after we do that, we'll fold the tent right in half. You can tell this is real life because it is raining out here. But that's all right. That's how we roll. All right. Now that we got the tent halfway, we're going to back up the inside of the tent. I'm going to get ready to put the pole in. So I go and I put the pole in about the location of the border with where my sleeping mat would be. That's where I'm going to put the pole. The reason being, I want to get the front close to the ground, like this. All right. Next, we're going to take these sides and pull them as tight as we can on each side. Pulling it tight to here, pulling it tight to the pole. And then tuck the inside in. All right. We've got one more right here. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull it tight to the back and pull it tight to that pole. I'm going to tuck the inside in again because we don't want anything to catch on the sides. And look, this is the perfect test because it is raining. So we're going to walk through here and just make sure everything's good and tight again. And as you can tell, it is. And I'm going to go ahead and take our leftover pieces. Now, Thomas, how long did that really take? Set that up.
About 3 minutes.
But 3 minutes of talking and dumping things out of bags, right? So throw this into the bag and stick it under. All right. We're going to grab the mattress so I can show you what this is going to look like with the mattress in there or whatever you lay on. I'm still a big fan of bringing the Unigear. Now, this is what we set up first, was our tested, tried and true, extremely waterproof Coleman that we've sprayed many, many times over with waterproofing. All right, we're back over here. Pull the stake, and if we pull this stake too, you can see we're going to roll this out in there. All right, so we're going to lift this hatch right here and roll our mat in there. All right, there we go. Some pads in there. Got our stake. All right. There we go. Now, if you don't want to do this just yet, now obviously you move the stake on out and you can raise the stake. That's what's great about using a hiking stick, is I can do all kinds of things with the hiking stick. What you don't want to do and what you do want to remember is we've got the handle up here at the top of the hiking stick so it can't go through the tarp, and we do not have the tarp on the hiking stick. Now, with this all the way out here, and if you're sleeping next to the pole, you got a pretty good height right there. and you got a bottom in your tent. All right, so back up a little bit right here and take a look in. All right, so that's looking pretty good in there. As you get ready to go to bed and you want to bring this on down, you got to lower the stick, the hiking stick. Lower it on down. Bring the hiking stick right close to where you're going to be sleeping, and you stake it in there. All right, so you'd be able to reach out, stake this thing, whatever, to get it where it needs to be. So that's that, and hope you enjoyed it. So again, plenty of room in there to lay out in this one here. There's other things you could do with it and modify it, but we're keeping it real simple tonight. All right, appreciate everybody. Thanks, give us a thumbs up. There are a couple things I tried on the inside. Once I got everything set up, I've got my 2 shoes over here, propping up the sides just a little bit. I went ahead and put my sleeping bag liner inside the ECW bivvy. I'm sleeping on the Unigear memory foam mattress, and I've got the front wide open. So with it constantly raining right now, just don't forget to pull back on your sides. Don't let any sides go past, right? Don't let your front go past. So keep an eye on everything, but there's no wind, so I may even keep the front open tonight versus dropping the front down. But there's definitely plenty of room in here. And this is just a 10 by 10. So again, ultra lightweight way to go camping, rain or shine. Works out really well. And I'm pretty thrilled with it. It's bone dry in here too. Nothing's coming through. Really good tarp. All right, thumbs up. Appreciate it, everybody.